Morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? See who we got in here. Rosalind, good morning. I knew you were up. Good morning. Deirdre, happy hump day. Wow, Wednesday. That's what today is. Good morning, Mama Hada Bear. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming in this morning. Let's get everybody woke up and get them in here. Where is everybody? Where's our Rick and Josie? They're usually here right away. Must be a late day for people today. Joanne, coffee's on. Yes, ma'am. Cheers, everybody. Bring your cuppa and fill it up. All right, let's go ahead and do our heart brain. The coffee's good this morning. So let's get started the way we start every morning. With our hand on our heart, letting the heart and the brain communicate and just feeling full of love, because that's what we are. It's just pure love. So slow down the breathing. Add in the love. You let your heart talk to your brain. What is it telling it? Are you saying words of encouragement? Are you saying, I am beautiful. I am loving. I am kind. I am healthy. I am happy. I am joyful. I am a part of something much bigger than myself. I am free. I am peace. Can you say all of that to yourself? And Auntie Jean, you did find us. That's why I share it into the messenger group, so that all you have to do is click and you come right to it. Blue, good morning to you, and Lulu the cat. Annie 7, good morning. Tammy Fisk. Good morning, everybody. Deirdre, I am a beautiful, compassionate, and grateful soul projection. Yes, ma'am. I love that I am for you. So when we talk to ourselves, it's so important to keep it positive, to keep it uplifting, to tell ourselves the way we want to be. You might not fully believe yet that I am beautiful. That might be hard for you. You might not yet believe I am strong or I am healthy. Maybe you're feeling some aches and pains this morning, and to say I am healthy might be a stretch. But the brain is going to listen to what you tell it, and it's going to respond to what you tell it. So if you tell your body, oh, I hurt so bad, I'm in pain, then of course it's going to feel that pain energy even more, because you're focused on that. But if your focus goes to, oh, I am grateful, I am amazing, I am powerful, I am love, then that's what your brain responds to. And that's what your body responds to, more importantly. So the heart brain it's a key to how you want to be. It's training the brain for how the body is going to act. Leo, good morning. Just dropping by to say hello. I'm on my way to work, and it's your second day. Yay. Oh, Leo, thank you for coming in. And we send you with amazing love from all of us, from our hearts to your heart, filling it up with joy, a cuppa fulla joy. And I hope that it's the best day ever for you. Pat Moss, I am so grateful and blessed by the grace and joy that you send. Pat, we love you so much. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, so who else are we missing? Let's get people in. Let's call in our Linda Lemieux. Let's call in Brookie. Where's our Brookie? Who else do we miss? Sending out love to our Grace Isis, and thank you all for wrapping your arms of love around her and sending energy her way. Who else? Who's missing in action that we can call into the fold this morning? Say their name, say their energy, and bring them in here to say good morning, to see what's going on. We're missing Becky. Who else? Just call out their name in the comments and let's pull people into the fold to wrap our arms of love around. Here's our Andrea. Yes, we're missing our Stacy. Stacy Small Lord. We know you're out there. And we're wrapping arms of love around everybody today. Isabel, there you are. Good morning. Yes, we're missing our Charlie and Erica and Kathy Hand. And there's Rick and Josie. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, what an amazing, beautiful day. How are you going to make it a wow day? It's Wow Wednesday, middle of the week. Can you believe that already? The middle of the week. It's also a beginning day for our beautiful manifestation group that we have going on. I am so excited about what Michelle Landers has to teach us today. She has written a book called The Year of Living Miraculously. And I know some of you have read the book, some of you haven't, and she's going to be doing teachings from her book. And I'm very excited about that. Kathy Hand, good morning. I am home today. I am hopeful. I'm hoping to find good, affordable health insurance for Colin. He needs to get into counseling. Oh, okay. Yes. So getting all of that called into you, Kathy. It's important to keep on the positive side, to just let that energy flow, and you're putting it out there. Do a little vision board for Colin and put those things on it that are something that would be necessary, but also to make it full of ease and grace. And Auntie Jean's having her taxes done today, hoping for a wow day. Well, we're going to hold that up for you, Jean, and pray that that comes to fruition. And yes, we're calling in our Tammy Fisk. I don't know did I see her? I can't remember if I saw her name, but there's Rochelle. Good morning, Rochelle. Yes, Tammy Fisk is here. She said good morning to us earlier. All right, so let's get to Kuan Yin already before our time gets away from us today. I do want to take time to read the list today. It's Wednesday, so we're going to be refreshing in our mind who is on that list and see what we have to add to it. All right, Kuan Yin, what you saying to us today? Ooh, we're going to the mountain. I love mountain energy. So today it's to the celestial mountain. You have the ability to invoke divine power to call to the celestial mountain so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals. Permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help you is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you to come to your aid and help you manifest your visions. She knew we were doing something about manifesting and visions today, didn't she? And yes, yes, yes. It's day number 1 of Miracles and Angels. And I love this card. And I feel like we are going to the mountain today, all of us. We're just going to climb to a higher level. We're going, like our Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane. That's right, Kathy Han. Kuan Yin always knows what we're doing. She guides everything that I do, everything. And when I get into a place of questioning or a place of like, all right, direction, please, need that GPS energy going on, then she kicks it up a notch. And that's what she just did, giving that confirmation that this coaching, mentoring group that has been created is something so powerful. So yes, yes, yes. And if you haven't signed up, it starts at 6:30 Eastern tonight. You still have time today to sign up for it if you haven't done so yet. Thank you, Auntie Jean, calling in Hope and Prochetta. I love that. And Pat Moss, a wow day at home and not at work. Good for you, and cheers. And thank you for coming in this morning, for spending the time with us. All right, did anybody else relate to Kuan Yin's card? I mean, I took it for me for sure, because she's such a guide for me and such a help for me. And the angels right now have been guiding my meditations. They've been guiding the writings that happen every night. And they've really been taking it to a deeper level. They have been so adamant that we can't stay on the surface anymore. We can't. The way things have changed in this world, we have to take that deeper dive. We have to ask the hard questions. We have to ask of ourselves, of our world, of our spirit guides, asking them to help us look at things with different eyes, to look at things in a different way, and to see, really to see what's real and sift through it. It feels like do you know what a flour sifter is? My mom used to have one. You put the flour in and it sifts out the really fine part of the flour so that it's not lumpy at all. And that's what she used when she would make bread, or she would make biscuits, homemade biscuits for us in the mornings. And it feels like that's what's going on right now. We're dealing with that really fine, powdery energy that is just so pure. And as we work with that energy, we're seeing more clearly. We're seeing through that veil. There's no more hiding. There's no more just playing around. We're not playing anymore. We're having fun and we are playing, but as far as spiritual things go, we've stepped it up a notch and we're no longer at the bottom of the mountain. We have climbed to that top spot and we're looking out and we can see 360 degrees around us. We can see everything so much clearer now with the eagle eye. As we look out around us, we can really see what's going on. And Michelle, a wow day for continued healing after my surgery. I am so grateful for all the angel energy in my life in every area. Rochelle, we have kept you in our prayers every day. Thank you for coming in today and being with us. And yes, yes, we continue to pray for you for recovery now. And today's a wow day for Zenna. In about 2 hours, he will be interviewed at the Brit School. Thanks to the entire Angelic River family, you've all been instrumental in getting Z this. And for that, I am truly grateful. Love you guys. And thanks, great Auntie Jean. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy. I am so thrilled for our Z. He's ours. I know he's yours, Hope, but he is our Z. And we all care deeply about him and his success. And that's what we see. We see his success happening. Isabel says, yes, I take it in. Absolutely. This message, and I will read it again. This message from Kuan Yin this morning, so very powerful. Because as we focus on what we want our intentions to be, to bring to fruition in our lives, just like with Zenna, there was that intention for him to get into the Brit School. And look at what happened. We wrapped our arms around him. We sent positive energy his way and allowed that energy to flow from our hearts because we wanted that success for him. We wanted him to just have so much confidence when he went forward with all the process. So very, very, very happy for our Zenna. And Kathy Hand, I did, because I need guidance with this insurance and paperwork stuff. I've got to sift through and find the right fit. Yeah. So we're going to keep you held up for that, held up to the light. Money flow, money grow, money shine, money mine. That's right. Do that money manifestation. That is so important, to keep that energy flowing, to keep it open, to keep potential open. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Hello, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. So middle of the week, it's so important to keep us high on that vibration, to keep our energy lifted up, because when we think about it and we reach the middle of anything, not just time on a calendar, but when we reach that middle point, sometimes it's a little hard to keep going forward. We get a little sluggish with the energy. So today, there's no sluggish, there's no holding back, there's no getting stuck in the mire, and it's not quicksand. So as you place your foot on the ground, just see it solidly standing on Mama Gaia's back so that you can move forward. See that springboard pop up for you, that whatever is needed to move forward, there you go. You get on that springboard and you're propelled forward. So Kathy, for you, I want you to see yourself there, getting ready to jump higher and higher, grabbing on to all of that stuff that opens up in your vortex. For Rochelle, see yourself getting stronger and let that energy move you forward, and take very good care of your energy, because that's where the healing is going to happen. So as you do the heart brain every day, just keep telling your body, I am healed. I am healed. I am healthy. It's important to do that. It's important to tell your body that. I've said for years that we need to be in control of the body, not the other way around. How many times do you let the body guide your day? Oh, I'm too tired to do this right now. I got too much pain going on to deal with anything. So many times we go to that energy, don't we? And we say, oh, my body won't let me do this. I can't move. I can't go forward in this. But you can. You can. The brain, the subconscious mind really responds when you're positive, when you see yourself as an energetic being, which is what you are. The human body is just the shell. That's what moves us around as we go through this experience. But the spirit, that's who we are. That's who we truly are. And when we see ourselves as that energy, then we can do anything. We can do amazing things. I don't know how much you all are familiar with near-death experiences, but I was listening to this woman describe her near-death experience. She had an accident on a horse, and the horse rolled over on her, crushing her, and she left her body immediately. And she was talking about how she felt no pain. She goes, there was no pain at all. I didn't feel my body anymore. And that's because we are energy. And whatever our energy is feeling, that's what we're paying attention to. If she had stayed in her body for that process of being squashed and flattened underneath the horse, then of course she would have felt all of that pain. And when she came back into the body, she did. She felt all the pain coming back in. She didn't want to go back, but she did. It wasn't her time yet. It wasn't her complete exit point. So she went back into the body, and she was able to pull on that remembrance of what it was like to just be in spirit and walk right there in the presence of Jesus. And it was such an amazing story. I'll share that story today into our group. Just listen to it with an open mind and an open heart, that what happened to her was so beautiful, but it's also what I've heard described by thousands of people, that when you leave that human body, it's just pure light. You just go into an energy that doesn't feel pain, that doesn't feel that heaviness of the 3D. All right, so what we got? Hope says, Kathy, feel the energy or vibration of each company and see which one feels good to you. Trust yourself. That's right. Our intuition kicks up a notch when we set our intention for it to do so. When we say, all right, I'm going to be guided to the very best possible outcome. When we lose all thought that anything would be less than that, anything would go wrong, anything would be a choice that would not work. Let go of all of that kind of energy and keep it very positive. Our Brookie's here. Yes, yes, it's a wonderful, wild Wednesday. My parents will be returning from Florida tomorrow, so I'm soaking in the last of my solitude today. Oh, Brookie, I'm so happy for you, but I know that's going to be a great reunion as well. When your folks come home and you're able to put your arms of love around them. So absolutely, do something fun for you today and make it a very positive, energetic day. All right, what's we got with our Auntie Jean, our great Aunt Jean? Saying hump day reminds me of speed bumps. The only way to get over the speed bumps of life is not to stop. We may have to go slowly and carefully, but we can't stop. If we stop, we'll never get over that bump. Remember, once we get over the bump, we can really take off. That's so true, Jean. And sometimes if you go too slowly, you get to the top of that bump and your car wants to move backwards, doesn't it? So we want to go with confidence. I think that's that's a big part of moving forward, is being very confident that we got this. We've got this. There's no stopping us. The hump is there just to slow us down anyway. It's not something that's meant for us to come to a complete stop. Many people do when they're going over the speed humps in the road. They come to a complete stop with it. No, it's just to slow you down so that you can see where you're at. You can be more observant. That's usually the reasoning behind having the speed humps is they're usually in a school district or a residential neighborhood where you can just slow down and see what's there. Because otherwise you might be bumping into somebody. You might have a disastrous ride down that road. But because the speed hump is there, you're able to just say, oh, I see that kid running out for the ball in the middle of the road. It's there for their protection. And sometimes the speed humps are there for our own protection. They're there to help us to not miss something. Sometimes we get caught up in the spin and we go so fast and we miss a lot when we do that. When we're just speeding through life, we miss the beauty. That's part of what I had written about. I can't remember which blog it was, but I was recording it and I remembered so clearly that day when I missed the turn I was supposed to make and the GPS took me a different way. And I was able to really see the beauty of the area because I wasn't going 80, 85 miles an hour. I was traveling at a speed where I could really take in all the beauty. So sometimes in life, we get so caught up with keeping up with everybody, right? Going at the same speed that others are going and feeling that we're on that hamster wheel. We're going, 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 going. And we miss what's all around us. We miss the beauty. We miss maybe that person that's trying to send out a positive message to us. That one that's standing there trying to make eye contact and smile so they can share their beautiful self with us. Sometimes if we're so focused on what we've got going on, we don't see the blessing of the earth angels all around us. We don't see that we can slow down for just a minute and maybe send that smile to someone who needs it. So it goes both ways. We're missing out on the blessing of them giving us positive energy and a smile, but we're also missing out on the blessing of lifting somebody's vibration. So slowing down in life is so important. We don't have to go with the rat race. We don't have to run through a grocery store and just grab the items off the shelf that we need and then run out the door. We can take our time. It's an opportunity. Everything that we do in life is an opportunity. These are the experiences that we're here for. And if we're rushing through it, we are missing the blessing. And so many times we're missing the lesson. And that's why there's times when we get stopped. There's times when our world just comes to a screeching halt so we can get the full benefit of that blessing. And you all know that happened to me just recently. That's when I got stuck in the snowstorm. And it might be something that we can look at and say, oh, that's terrible. You were stuck in the blizzard. You had this horrible experience. But it wasn't a horrible experience. It was an experience that had so many lessons to it and so many blessings as the earth angels came forward. And all of you, every one of you, wrapped your arms of love around me, around the angel mobile, and you helped that vibration. It was for you and for me, for all of us to slow down and to really enjoy each other and to learn that beautiful lesson that when one of us is in need, then we all come together. And that's what we do with our prayers also, our beautiful prayer list that we have going on. And so I need to get that prepared because I'm going to read the names today. And let's see if there's any that you have to add to it. So if you have something, if you have a person, if you have a place, and I know right now we're focusing energy on where there's conflict, but if you have something going on locally, we want to lift up your area as well. We want to just really bring in whatever is needed when we do our prayers. So that might be the place that you live. I know we have Blue Jeans area, the valley, right there. We have that on our list. So any other place, we have Boulder on the list. Any place that needs our attention, that's what we want to do. We want to just bring it into everybody's field of awareness so that we can all know who and what we're praying for. Oksana, good morning. Oh, is it new moon already? Okay. I don't know because I don't pay attention to that, but I do pay attention once it's brought to my awareness. So thank you. Oksana says, happy new moon. Yay. Let's put our intentions forward, our wishes and our dreams into being. So yes, yes, yes. Today is such a beautiful day to start that manifestation of really clarifying it. And we'll be doing that together. Those that are gathering together this evening to go deeper into how to manifest and bringing energy to all of us as we go through the experiences together. So we're lifting up Colin's friend, Michael. Michelle Landers. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about how we're getting ready to be blessed by Michelle's teachings tonight from the Year of Living Miraculously. And here she pops in to see us this morning. Michelle, thank you for being with us. I'm so excited about our group that's going to be gathering later and benefiting from Michelle's vast knowledge base and her experiences and her love that she's going to flow to us. So we're adding Michael to our list. Annie 7 says in Louisiana, in this area, there are still homeless people that are affected from the hurricane. So yes, Annie, let's lift up the homeless wherever they are. You know, it's this time of year when it's so cold in certain areas up north. I think of the homeless and I think of those who don't want to go into a shelter, those who just want to stay where they are. And it's really tough to envision what they go through at this time of year. Brookie, please pray for our dear family friend, Norma. She is struggling with lung cancer and may be nearing her transition. Well, Brookie, we certainly will lift Norma up and all of her friends and family that are watching the process and holding her as she goes through that. Okay, so that's awesome. Kathy Hand, I love that message. And thank you to Colin for being a testimony to others who need help. Thank you for that. And before we go into our prayers, oh, Kathleen, I hope you have a beautiful day, honey. We're going to keep you lifted up and pray that that inspection goes with ease and grace. So I'm going to read the card one more time because I think this is an important message for all of us. To the celestial mountain, you have the ability to invoke divine power, to call to the celestial mountain so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals. Permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help you is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you to come to you and help you manifest your visions. I am going to keep that card in front of me all day long because there's manifestations that I want to bring in. There's intentions that I have out there that I want to bring forward. So one of those intentions is for our prayer list that we have going on to have more testimonies of success, of people that have been blessed with physical recovery and physical health, to bless those that were struggling in whatever way, that the prayers that we give out each day has reached them and their energy has been uplifted and they've received whatever blessing they were on the list for. All right. So I am going to read the names on the list. Remember, as I read these names, that every one of them is somebody that a loved one has placed in our care. They put them there for us to bring to our awareness, for us to know that that loved one is special. That loved one just needs that little bit of uplifting energy. So we have Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, who I get to see very soon, Jasmine and her daughters Anya and Myra and her mother, Abha, Billy and Tim and their son Brian. I want to really lift Brian up. Sheila and Kevin, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castillo and her family, her daughter Jackie and her grandson Eris, and let's add her husband John in there as well, lifting up the entire family. Joanne, that's what we're doing today, is lifting you all up. Deirdre, you and your daughter Dania, and Thump. How is our Thump doing? Just sending love to Thump. Deirdre's sister Steph and husband Bob. Gina, which I believe, Deirdre, you told me can come off of our list now. Adriel, Joni, Suzanne Millard. Suzanne's not with us this morning. Let's send out powerful love her way. And to her daughters, Jillian and Jackie, Marietta and Ed, and good girl, Pearl. And I see Marietta asking to add Claude, 95 years old, and his wife, Raquel, who is home caring for him during his final days here on earth. May our prayers and blessings extend to all. So Blue, if you're still with us and hearing, please add Claude and Raquel into the grid today. Leo Harley, Leo off to work, and many, many blessings his way. DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Jebby, Jim and his son, Ryan, Rick and Josie, Tona Jaraba, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio and their family, Jean and Ron Lorio and all of their family. And Jean, how is your son Michael doing with his recovery, and hoping that he's all healed from that surgery that he had? Christina and her husband Carrie and their family, Aunt Mary Lou Burdick, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and their family, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, Kathy and Bob and their family, and especially Colin right now, Patty, Sonia, Bo and Candy, Paul and Marlene, Joe and Molly, Pat Moss and her daughter and grandchildren. And so glad that you got to see your grandchildren recently, Pat. Thank you, Blue, for adding Claude into the grid. Becky LaFave and Travis, and I haven't heard any updates on Travis, but we're praying for the very best outcome for him. Erica Hoppy and her family, Corinne, Charlie Coons, and Charlie's family, his brother Raymond and wife, Hope and Zena. And we know what's going on with Zena today, so lifting Zen up for a very beautiful experience. Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie 7, Grayson, Regina, and Adam, Rick, Betty, Cassandra, Destiny, Luz Orsini and her grandchildren, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah Langren and her family, Oksana and her family, Herb, Darlene, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul Reese and their daughters Inesh and Teresa, Beata with skin cancer and her daughter Juliana, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons and grandchildren. And Jean says, Michael is doing very well. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers. I'm so glad to hear that, Auntie Jean. Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, and lifting up the family of Evan, who just went on to be in spirit, and now those that are left behind with their grief, we lift them high. Mary Lord, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave Walensky and all the fur babies, Pocky and Gruff and all the cute cats, Dolly the horse, and Blue, I just really felt her energy yesterday, and thank you for keeping us updated what's going on with Dolly. Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Kat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Jay and Lee, the Deerfield Valley, Brookie, prayers for you and travel prayers for your family, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel, Derek Fullerton, Lillian and her family, Kathleen Caputo, lifting her up for a blessing, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Don, Tom Brown, Christina Schaff, Grace Isis and her father Edwin and her sisters in Kenya, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her family, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Tammy Fisk and her daughter, and your sister Tracy, your friend Lori and Kelly, Rochelle, recovery prayers for you, Rochelle, after your surgery, prayers for your mom, Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family, and Jay is doing better. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, Blue. Thank you. Jeannie and her sister Merle, the area of Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and their sons and their dog, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Sherry Gatewood and her family, Hummingbird, Tammy Hill and her family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary Crincoli and her friends J.H., Mike S., and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Lynn Andreozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi and her family, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Chris Blake, Betsy, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Marianne Pisha, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Rick Golfick, John Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney, Bob Simon and Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle and Zoe, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and grandchildren, Carrie's mom, Maggie's mom, Freddie, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Robert Dosa, and Marie Jankovic. And that's our prayer list. And any that you all are adding in today, I will add to it. And Jean says, Noelle still feels off, but has not had a seizure. This is great news. It absolutely is great news. Thank you, Blue. Let's add to our list all the people that are in the conflict going on with Russia and the Ukraine, and all the souls that are affected with that, not just there in those countries, but around the world, and just lifting up our world for more peace, world peace. Lifting Mama Gaia high and just calling in that beautiful energy of peace for every part of our world, not just one part. Anywhere there's a conflict, let's lift that up. So let's go into our hearts in this few minutes we have left. And again, if there's anybody that needs to be on our list, please put that on there. Thump is better. Oh, yay. I'm so glad to hear that, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right. And let's add Michelle in. I know Michelle jumped in here to join us this morning. Let's add her into our list for anything going on with her, any the family members, any situation that's happening in Michelle's life. We want to lift her up. So I'm going to add her to our list every day. And also, please add myself in there for just continued forward movement with the Peace on Earth tour and the retreat that's going to happen later this year, to get everything in place for that to happen beautifully with us all coming together. All right, so let's go into our hearts, calling in the divine, breathing in the energy, the love, the light, that beautiful energy of peace, calling it into our heart from our Creator, calling in the energy of Divine Mother, of Christ consciousness, all the angels, our ancestors, everyone who comes forward, our spirit guides, guardian angels, everyone who comes in to lead us in our life, to guide us through each experience. And I want you today to focus on your higher self. So as you breathe in that love and light right into your heart, just ask to connect in. Ask to be connected with that part of you that is guiding you from the spirit realm. As you walk through this human experience, feel that connection, that you have a higher source helping you to open up your clairs, helping you to have more intuition, more compassion in your heart, more help along your path that you're here to live, more empathy for those that we hold up every day. So let's see right now, each of us with that light coming into the heart, see it going up. And as it moves up through your throat chakra, your third eye, and up the top of your head at your crown chakra, see it rising to your soul star. At the soul star level, you can sit with your higher self. You can ask questions. You can say, hey, I need some guidance here today. Can you please help me with this decision? Can you help me with this choice? Can you open up my vision so I can see clearly what I need to see? So each of us right now, just reach your hand up. Just reach up and connect in. Let your higher self connect in with your hand. And let that energy flow into your body, into your third eye, clearing things for you. That's what's happening today, is some clearing taking place. Just envision in this vehicle that you're driving through life, The windshield wipers just came on, and that washer fluid is right now squirting on the window, helping you to clear out anything that's blocking your vision, anything that's keeping you from seeing very clearly what's in front of you. And now, as you move your vehicle down that path, you can see if there are potholes, or you can see if there's the speed bumps in the road, or you can see other people that might need your attention. And now let's breathe back into our hearts, holding all these beautiful souls up, holding them to the light, asking for the very best outcome as we come together every day, gather our hearts together, asking that each one be seen and acknowledged, and any that weren't verbalized, holding them in our hearts. And we especially want to ask for peace, asking for that energy that has to begin inside of each of us. Let's ask for it, everyone on earth right now, to feel that tug, to feel that nudge, to make it a more peaceful world, to show acts of kindness, to wrap your arms around those who may be bitter or angry or hurting in some other way. And now let's pour from our heart to Gaia's heart an energy stream of love, doing this heart healing for our planet, asking that everything come to the divine plan that's made for it. And now let's pull in the love one more time, and we're going to give it away. Give it away, give it away now. So holding it in your heart, let it get really warm inside of you. Heat it up really good. And then on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you all so deeply, so dearly. You're in my heart every minute of every day. And I'm not going to let you go. You're going to stay there no matter what. As our Karen Palmer teaches, there's always time for love, no matter what. No matter what's showing you on the outside, there's always time for love on the inside. And Karen and I come together every day now at 5 o'clock Eastern. We come together just to share a moment of uplifting energy and sending out more peace energy into the world. So if you haven't found us yet, go to Angel Speakers, Teri Angel on Facebook, and just feel into that beautiful energy of love. And Karen gives a short visualization. We're keeping them short so that it doesn't take a lot of time to come in and lift each other up. I love you so much. Let's listen to our song that was created by Leo, and that we're going to be able to come together and make a video to this song. But right now, let the energy of it flow through you for a cuppa full of joy.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Good morning.
Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. To and me, Mama, be on the lead. Wherever means on the earth, create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into our new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot, the trust is always yours. The sun's calling out to play, it's full of shoulders. Today's not the day, we all part of this game. Let's play the grand. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide the dust, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of.
And I hope to see many of you tonight with Michelle as we bring our very first lesson and blessing.
Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cup of give me a cup of joy, 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 give me full of joy, give me a cup 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 of joy.
Namaste, y'all. I love you so much. And I will see you later.